Yeah. Yeah, it's time for part 2 of our big double header today. We did part 1. We played Netscape on the NES. That was super fun. Time for Team Sonic Racing. Now, I promised a day 1 stream of this. It's technically not that anymore. But man, what a mess. I mean, the UK got this early. Then GameStop started handing it out the night before at 9 o'clock. No one told me anything about it. And here I am waiting to get a digital or a physical, whatever works better. And the answer was to go buy it at GameStop for full price if you wanted it. Okay. Well, I didn't do either of those things at that point because getting it digital wouldn't have been any good till midnight, and the game was already out at 9. So I got a physical copy, day 1, on Amazon with points, $18 shipped to the house on the Switch. Hard to beat. We're already joined by Tyler Mason and Your Player 2. Josh says, got mine today. Jeff Bailey is here. Devil Horns. That's what I like to see. This isn't bad, okay? And we're going to talk reviews. Yes, I have a very baity title, but I'm not kidding. I'm being for real. This will stand up to Mario Kart 8. I'm already seeing reviews trying to trash this game. Get out of here, dude. Just stop with that. Okay? So much negativity, man. Everybody just wants to just trash everything. As far as I was ready to give this some beef if it wasn't. Possum Plays is here. Welcome, Possum. I was ready to give this some beef if there was anything wrong with it. But it's just transformed without the Sega, and that initially sounds like a problem. Because I thought it would be. But the matchmaking works, and there's great new elements here. This whole team element, these NPCs, it's cool. It's something different. And why do we have something different? Well, here's a news flash for everybody. Why do you think we have the Nintendo Switch? It's called rebranding, dude. Y'all didn't get behind Sonic Racing Transforms, and now we've got this. If anybody had, they probably could have just ported that over. And that may be the question people ask. Why didn't they just do that? Would that have been cool? But no, this makes more business sense. Rebrand it and sell it again. Anyone that disagrees with that, again, what's the Switch? It's just the Wii U rebranded. Nobody bought a Wii U. I did day 1. But I'm me. I'm like that. So that's my little quick, I won't call it a rant, but that's just kind of where I'm at with it. I'm reading some people, reviews saying that this lacks everything that makes a kart racer good. Like what? They're saying it's clunky and it's slow. Handles just like Transform. Items are different, but there's still the little question mark bubbles. Everything feels right. What I'm not clear on is why I'm Sonic every time on this. I'm not getting an option to pick before I go into multiplayer. Maybe I'm supposed to do that on another screen. Anyway, I'm ready to learn this. You got this little whip you can do into the trailing of your NPCs. They help you out. They can give you items. You can give them items. It's cool. It's new elements. It's a pretty game. If it's this pretty on the Switch, I can only imagine what it looks like on the PS4. And we talked about those kind of things as to why I buy this on here, but it's going to be PS4 on Crash. Again, that's branding for you. But second of all, I want to play this on a Nintendo console because I can't play it on a Sega console, and that's just where we're at. If there is ever any amiibo support or, exclusive DLC that'll only come to Nintendo, this will be the game that you'll see it on, and I don't want to be left holding a PS4 copy that won't enjoy that. So, maybe playing as others is, maybe, I don't know. But hey, great to see some of you folks. All of you folks, not some of you folks, but great to see some people showing up this late at night. I know this is a late one for me, but oh my goodness. I'm trying to figure out what all the items are still. We got to start doing some drifting. We got to start doing some harder core racing here because we're not cutting it. I literally just missed every one of those rings. So why am I being offered items from another player? Do you team with other players? I guess maybe you do in some modes. I was eating zebra cakes and what? Yeah, I tell you what, zebra cakes are off the hook. All right, so we did not do well in that at all. I actually had a teammate do better. Then you get to vote for each other and decide who's doing what's what. That's interesting. Mike from Chit Chat Gaming has joined us. Welcome, Mike. Always great to see you, dude. Wondered what you've been up to. I think the game is neat. I'm going to need to get my legs in it. As far as the controls, though, I don't get what the reviews are saying, how it's sluggish or clunky. Feels just like Transformed. I got my legs as far as that goes. I don't know what the items do. Trying to get used to a team dynamic. And we're already playing online. Yes, I suck, but that's not necessarily the point. The point in playing online tonight is to show you that A, you can do it, and B, we're just going to kind of showcase parts of the game as we go and try to learn. That's not conducive to a winning run or anything. But again, my biggest concern on this, as well as Crash Team Racing, was functionality of the online multiplayer as of launch time. So, looks like we've got it. Well, I hate to hear that, Mike. I hope you're getting better, though. Keep us posted, dude. Always wish you the best. We need to play some more Apex. That was fun that night. I haven't gone back to that in a while. I played that a while back, and I got on a team with Dude Brawers, and I mean the dudiest Dude Bra you've ever talked to, man. And he was like super dude at the game, right? It was like serious pressure, and he was really pushing us, but we won, you know. And I was like really, I had his back. I was doing what I was told. I was playing support roles. We won. It was really intense. One of the best matches I've ever had. I actually had like 7 kills. And that's pretty good for me. So basically what you see is what you get here. We're voting for levels. I don't know why I'm not picking my character though. I'm so far I've been Sonic every time. I do want to go back to Overwatch. I do. It's been ages. My daughter's telling me about new characters and new stuff, and it's like, dang, I guess I should try that again. But yeah, Team Sonic Racing, man. I want to get behind this. I want to get behind it because it's already had to price itself at $40, you know, and you know, bad reviews aren't going to help this thing. This is a... You could technically say this is first party, you know. New game. And while it's multi-plat, you can buy it on Switch and enjoy it. To me, it belongs on Switch. And that's something to really get excited about, man, because Transformed was just a triumph, I thought. And so underappreciated. And I just got put in the wall, and I'm trying to get somebody's freaking stream action here in the back, and that's not helping anything. Yeah, I'm going to grab Crash Racing for sure. We're doing full coverage of that here on the show. I've already committed to that and more with that, and got some cool things coming that... Okay, see, I don't like that A is, and you can change the controls, but I don't like that A is not use the item. For some reason, that doesn't feel right. What mode are you playing? I really have to go back and look. There is a mode that you can play that's not team, and I kind of want to try that. But then people complained, and they may have a valid complaint, except for one thing, and I'll get to that. They complained that without the team elements, you know, boosting in their wake and all that, that it loses part of its physics. It's like, but you know what? We didn't have those physics in Transformed, and it did just fine. So, to me, that's just like playing classic mode on a game that added a bunch of crap. I haven't necessarily heard the reviews. That's the thing. I'm reading them. And, you know, these people are so freaking critical of things. And if it, you know, if it deserves some beef, that's fine. I just don't think it does. I'm not seeing any deal breakers for me yet. Other than I suck, but that's my fault. What did I get hit by? I'm in the back. Look at Sonic. He's having what he wants done. I think I just got the equivalent of a bullet bill or something. Oh, come on. That almost hit. Yeah, the team element's cool because you're responsible for picking your team and trying to figure out what's going to work best there. What would work best for my team is for me to not be on it. Yeah, dude, it is. It's 32 on Amazon right now. So you're getting your 20% there pretty much.
Oh, you're making me blush.
Captain says, should I download this? I wouldn't, Captain. I would get it on... I would do like Mike was just saying. Go on Amazon. It's 32 bucks. Don't pay full price for digital. When you could get that physical. I mean, yeah, 2 days, but just get it. I'll still be playing it 2 days from now, and we will play online. And we still need to play Transformed online. I am so not done with that game. That hasn't changed. And Mike, yeah, we'll play too. Get everybody on here. OAS Gaming is here. We're talking about it, man. I think it's solid. I think it... And again, we're talking about the fact that this is simply rebranding. Rebranding that's necessary when the first product just doesn't get anyone's attention. And that's nobody's fault, I don't think. I mean, I don't know, maybe it is, but I mean... Sonic Racing was just... I mean, it was there. I just don't understand. I kind of want to do some standard. I do. But I need to know why I am just Sonic. I want to change my character. This in handheld? Yeah, and as I was thinking that, you know, this would be a fun game to play portably. So you've got some changes you can do to the cosmetics. That's pretty sweet, isn't it? Look at that. Sweet. So it's nice to have that cosmetic customization, but still some differences in the cars. That's what All-Star Fruit Racing suffered from the most. Yeah, you could change the way stuff looked, but... nothing changed the cars. A very boring game. The physics were there, though. It worked. Wild Boy's here. Welcome, Wild Boy. Another news here, Assassin's Creed 3 Remaster is garbage on Switch. I don't doubt that. I just can't see paying money for a game that already went free to play. You can call me on that right now, and the fact that on, you know, Sonic Racing Transformed went free to play on 360, and here we are paying for this. But this really is a new game. It really is. And you know, not in the sense that Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is. That's not a new game. That's a port. Plain and simple. Not down in it. Glad to have it, but yeah, that was buying the same game again. So who are the playable characters? Just Sonic people, John. Again, the Sega aspect is not on here. We don't have Golden Axe people and Alex Kidd and all that stuff. So let's do ranked. Okay, did I just switch to her because I went into the garage? Feels like I did. There's her face. I guess you got to change to who you want to be in the garage. That makes sense, though, because if you customize them, you can select them there, and then you're ready, and that takes that out of the matchmaking. If they do that where, you know, people aren't... That's just one less thing you have to wait to figure out, I guess, but... Yeah, I mean, Switch ports can be good. They're just not all called for. I don't know who was asking for Assassin's Creed 3. I just don't. More light action there. That and Resident Evil 4... God, I buy that game for $1 every weekend I go out. They're everywhere. It's just, I don't need that. I did buy Skyrim. I'm supposed to ready up. Where'd all my players go? Oh, we lost players. That's okay. Let's see what we can do. I like that you can do a casual or a ranked match. I don't mind doing ranked. I don't mind putting it all out there right now. I mean, I was supposed to ready up, I guess, and I didn't. Yeah, it's hard to say, man. $30, great. I mean, again, that game's free. I have so many copies of Assassin's Creed 3 laying around here. I have it sealed on Wii U. I've got it free on the Xbone. I realize Remastered is going to have some extra stuff. I mean, they always try to get you with that, but how? Again, it's not $30 cool. Probably just isn't, you know. I've been saving my money for E3 releases. It'll be interesting to see what they do this year, because there's a lot of great cats already out of the bag. Black Ops 2 was the way and the truth on Wii U. It really was. And an instance where there was some native voice chat. People thought the system couldn't do that. And the Switch couldn't do that. They can do it. They just don't let you do it. They don't put it there. But I mean, when I played Black Ops 2, I was talking to some fools. I had my Turtle Beaches for the Wii U. It came in a Wii U box. I've still got the instructions here somewhere. They broke along. Molly broke them when she was little. But yeah, dude. We were playing that now. Black Ops 2. I need to get a copy of that back, because I had just borrowed it from my GameStop. I didn't own it at the time, because I was already playing on Xbox. Murr, are you going to get a PSVR? Yes, eventually I am. Look, see, I'm in my car. Cool. Now I just got to hope she's fast, and I bet she's not. I will get a PSVR when the time is right. I don't know when that'll be. Did I not hit him? Well, we're in the back. We better just get used to that view and learn how to drive. Oh, I gotta learn to catch these boosts, man. I gotta really learn these tracks. And a lot of these people playing, they got like 2 days ahead of me. Like I said, the UK got this early. A lot of people got it early. RGT85 was telling me that some people were like pirating this game somehow to get it early. Not sure exactly what all that entails. I know some people are zany enough to get accounts in other countries so they can get stuff off the eShop early. But there's a chance that Amazon sent some out early too, because they're known to do that. And then GameStop released it at 9 o'clock on day 0. Which I had no knowledge of that, no intel. And after committing to coverage for this, that's something I would have definitely done, not only for me, but for my viewers too. So I feel bad about that. I feel like Intel, we really dropped the ball this time. That's not going to happen on Crash Team Racing. That I assure you. I'm having the situation examined by top men, and by that I also mean myself. I just can't drift on this. I'm stinking. I'm not blaming the game, though. It's me. I'm just sucking. Still having nightmares about that slide puzzle we did on Netscape. That's going to haunt my dreams. Hey, but I did it, though, didn't I? Look at this. Okay, now here's the bullet bill. Back in this thing. Top men. How much do I suck? Yeah, I figure the longer I wait on VR, the better a handle they'll probably have on it by the time I do get it. I don't agree with giving me 2 of those in a row. I know I suck, but I don't deserve that. Now look at me. I don't like this girl's car at all. She is just... Oh, Christ almighty knows. Yes, please put the pop-up in there for anybody that didn't get the reference. And also a sub-reference to Family Guy. Top men.
Consider yourself Wisp, Omega.
He's being examined by top men. What's up? No! You piece of sh... Well, I didn't come in dead last. Time spent in first place. I'm going to commend you for that. I'll give you the average speed commendation for good racing. People like me are paving the way for you. Yeah, I do want to play Skyrim and Gran Turismo in VR, and outside of that, though, there's not much. I mean, I think that Farpoint game sounds really cool. I wouldn't mind trying that. I say I didn't like the way she handled, and I didn't. But here I am in 4th and not 11th. Maybe there's something to that. Pretty game. Love the artwork. Graphics look good. Again, I can only imagine this on a PS4 Pro. I mean, there again, you get the Switch issue. This is 30 frames per second. PS4 Pro is going to run it at 60. But that's only so much of a big deal. Again, I wanted to play this on a Nintendo system. If they never do anything, additional to this, as far as DLC or amiibos, then I guess the joke's on me. And honestly, I shouldn't expect that they will do that. Because again, Nintendo's got to get behind this. And it's funny, they'll do a Diablo amiibo when that launches. Like, who cares? But I mean, that was cool, don't get me wrong. But then they don't do anything for this. I feel like it's almost a snub. I think they should have done a little bit more for this on their end. And a Diddy Kong Racing remake would be great. That's good first-party goodness right there. I don't know why we don't have that. Technique type racers can drive. This is class based too, mind you. This is class based. Certain items are only available to certain types, and then they have certain abilities, like you're reading right here about this text. That's interesting, man. This is a whole. They didn't just fart something out. They did. This is not a budget title, even though it's priced as such. I think we have a good game here. Oh, big Sonic head. That's scary. Yeet, big Sonic heads. Big Sonic head hype. Rolling out in my little blue coupe. Eyes squinting like I'm taking a poop. I got the thrusters burning the back. Coming racing and there ain't no slack. I gotta get items. I don't know what they are. But I'm coming. Gotta get they car. Behind me, I'm winning the race. Leaving nothing but the smoke in your face. I got the smoke screen, just like the spy hunter. Coming at you like a mean machine gunner. Oh my god, I'm going so fast I'm hitting bushes. What is happening? I did not get the rap recording. I started writing some more on it, and I got on a thing. And when I get on a thing, I can't stop, because once the flow's going, you just kind of let it happen. I can't explain it. Because once it starts flowing, I can't stop, and it keeps coming out, and I keep on popping, and I'm rapping, and I'm crapping, and I'm tearing the grill off the mic. getting the thrill off that's right, going all night, and it's just, but it's going to be good. You're going to get my quality seal of approval. This is one of these things that I'm going to be really excited to bring to you when it's finished. And it doesn't lack much. I'm really looking forward to getting in the studio with you guys and recording that. This will be the first official Emceemur rap recording in, God, over 10 years. I have not... What is going on right now? What in the name of God is happening right now? Boy, that turn is a doozy. Poop on an ever-living bun. I just hit that thing. Alright, well, I'm officially getting smoked here. Can anyone tell me what's happening right now? Because I'm just getting beaten to death. Are these even other players? I mean, I don't see anybody's names. The other players must all be in the front, and I'm in the back. Whoa. Canadian Retro's in the house. That might have been what it was, no joke. They heard me going, so they wanted to provide that backbeat. I bust in a rhyme as I'm playing Sonic. Coming hot like Haley's Comet, I'm up on it. Burning hot through the next sonnet. Busting out the gears and the grommets. Busting seals, blowing out gaskets. Bringing parts in little orange baskets. The meaning of the name, the BFE. It's a transformation, liberation. Man to beast, on with the domination, the combinations. Vacating the premises. Home stoned off my ass playing Sega Genesis. My defense for this, it's expensive bliss, I've earned it. Rolling up and now you'll burn it. Well, I'm in the back, so it's time to... I wasn't in the back, though. I got that, and... I'm getting beat out like this is Mike Tyson racing. I was, for a minute there. I was getting tore back. Skin to the bone. I'm still going to give this guy the average speed boost there. God, that sparkling water is terrible. Ugh. Tastes like somebody's feet. So I guess those are all just computer players, and there's just 4 players per race. And I guess they do that because if it was a team thing, then the 4 of you times the 3 would be a full roster for teams. Which I do want to see more of that. I don't want to stay on this all night. How do you do flips? Good question. If the track doesn't just make you do it, I guess I don't know that you actually do the flips. Some of the stuff I've seen some Hot Wheels loops and... AI was doing flips off jumps. Good call. It may be just like Mario Kart. The captain sleeps tonight. Get some rest, Captain. You've been hard at work. There will be videos to reflect that very soon, I trust. Let's go to the garage. Let's bring Shadow out. You know he don't play. Oh, look at that. I'm feeling that. Look at this. You got the chrome. The chrome won't get you home. digging that. I'm guessing you'd really have to unlock a bunch of this stuff, but that's cool. Lots of unlockables, so lots to do. Again, oh, look at that title, man. He's just trying to bait people. Not so sure. This could run neck and neck with Mario Kart 8, and don't think it can't. People aren't going to let it, but don't think it can't, man. Serious chrome height.
Let's go. I'm eager to win this.
Alright, so we got to unlock other wheels and stuff. That's fine. That's something to think about. Yeah, I really appreciate everybody coming out for a late stream like this. It's not something that we normally do. And we have lots of editing to take care of. And that right there. So, let's go. The mod pods. That's where we're going to actually buy some unlocks. And we'll do that later in the game too and take a look at it. But right now, let's find a... Yeah, quick race we don't know. Quick play we don't know what we're getting. Let's do a team race and see what happens. We gotta break this in somehow. Is that how you think, people? Feeling the heat from beyond the meat, the Whale Lagoon, and I'll see you soon. Let's see what Shadow will allow. William also feels he needs to be Shadow. Is there a battle arena mode? It does not appear that there is, JR. Although I guess that might have been neat because you had it in Transformed. I mean, less is definitely not more here. I don't, I loved the Sega fan service, and that went so much deeper than obviously just Sonic, and that's what made that game so great. And to give a little credit to the people that were naysaying this thing, they were saying that they were more disappointed because they just felt that Transformed really was the greatest kart racer of all time, and that this just didn't do it justice. And I get that. I feel you. But again, we need a rebranding. I hate that we do, but we obviously do. They want to get this in the hands of people. So here we are. We're on the Switch. We're on current gen. And honestly, for knowing that to actually... Because if they didn't change it enough, God forbid, then you'd have people complaining the other way. So they've made this a completely new product. I think they can both exist too. I mean, honestly, if this takes off, I could see porting Transformed over and people maybe buying it. Because, I mean, while I sit here on one hand and say maybe that's a bad business decision in that it didn't do well to begin with, why are you porting Assassin's Creed 3 and Red Faction? I mean, what? That's like $1 turd on the PS2. No one asked for that. I guarantee you that nobody asked for that. Nothing against it, but it's dated, it's old, and nobody asked for that. It just wasn't that great. It wasn't that great on PS3 either. That's all a bargain bin series. That was all, launch title stuff, first wave crap, 2007, 2008, just old news. And while there's people that I'm sure liked it, they're not classics or anything that people are dying to play again, I don't think, by any stretch of the imagination. And what in God's green earth just... Is anybody watching what just happened? There is no edge on this bridge. How am I in first place after that? What did I just do? I'm going to have to go back and watch the recap. What did I... Does anyone know what I just did? Oh, dear. Crabs. I got crabs. Well, that was less than perfect. Yee Shadow.
Gotcha, Tails. Appreciate it.
Did it again. I don't know, man, but I'm starting to tank, and we got to get back on track here. But this is a tough track. Oh, right, because of course you spun me out on the upside down Hot Wheels ramp. was a one banger. And so was that. Alright, we definitely want to take this carefully. And that was not where I wanted to shoot that, but I'm not clear on why people are, I guess because he's on my team? Yeah, I forgot we were doing team battle. Oh, look at me getting this in the front. So they don't play favorites with the items. That's interesting. Because Mario Kart's been doing that forever in the day, and I just lost the race, but... That's interesting. They don't play favorites with the items. They don't give the bullet bill to the guy in the back, I don't guess. I want to be on this. Don't I get anything? I didn't do any good, I guess. Team Ultimate Contribution. I guess we'll give you that. But I could commend William because he was throwing some items around there.
Hey, I earned it.
This is pretty cool, man. This is pretty cool. And the real in-depth personalization of all the different aspects of the cars really allows you to personalize your player as an avatar in this to a degree. Oh my god, that tastes so bad. It's like beer with somebody's feet in it. Why is anybody... Ugh. My wife buys all the sparkling water. She loves it, but eventually that's all that's left to drink in the house, and I don't like it. Winner! Alright, so we won one thanks to the team there. I do like the unlocks. Yes, I'm a fan of... there's enough there to work on, for sure. This is a bubbly. A Michael Bublé special. So no Sonic in a Sonic game. I played a Sonic, the first couple times. Try Polar. I've tried the Polar. It's not bad. I just don't like sparkling water. Yeah, real water probably would have been better. Gotta go read something. Been painting minis for quite some time tonight. You have. You've been really hard at that, CR. I gotta admit, I'm impressed. I had to pass on a chance to go to a class on how to paint those things. They were doing one at a hobby shop locally here, but that was a while back. Oliver was only one at the point, and I was still just buried deep in diaper changes. I didn't get to go. Hopefully they'll do another one someday. I would love to go do that. So is it just me and this dude? A cyan laser. Fry your opponents with a super powerful laser. Hold the laser on your opponent for a short time. That's cool. You gotta learn what all these are. People complained also in that article that all the items are just different color squids. Okay, I mean, yeah, I admit that's a little confusing to me, but... Alright, come on. I need my back support. Daddy needs his back support. Need my lumbar. Look at this dude. He ain't playing. I got a Zavok on my team. It seems like the team's just getting randomized, but from the way I read it, you had to actually pick the team. I don't know. Lots to learn still. Borunkadunk. That sounds pretty cool, man. Yeah, eat it. Quick little boost. You eat that. I come right through. I'm in second place. getting all up in your face. Big jump.
That was unacceptably slow.
And I just got put through the floor, and I can't decide if that was a bug or if they actually did that to me. Anybody on that? Anybody? Anybody know what just happened? That was more likely to hit me than it was anybody else. I should have thrown that backward, but I couldn't remember what it was. Done it again. Look at that. Take them on the inside. See, and I'm not doing a good job of this, but I should be offering items to my other players, which I'm going to go ahead and offer that because I don't really want to use that. But it might help them where they are. The AI might make better use of it. I think I got him. Oh! Christ almighty knows. That was not a bad run. Emceemur, 12 item boxes collected. I'm going to commend myself because I feel like that guy right now, even though I'm so not that guy. Oh, look, somebody else commended me. This is cool, man. How is this not cool? Can't give this a bad review. I'm happy with it. I thought I was going to be like, So I'm upvoted. I was afraid this would be like, it's just transformed without the Sega. And, I mean, in its infancy, I guess that's all they had for it. But, I mean, they've really done something here. I like it. I like it. Ice Pirate says, I'm out. Well, if you're out, Ice, we appreciate your unlimited devotion and support. I realize this is a late one. Is it really just me and one other guy? It can't be. I'm going to ready up, I mean, in case anybody else is going to come in here. Wild Boy, thanks for coming out, man. Great to have you. You've made 2 streams tonight. You can pat yourself on the back. You got a lot of Mur mileage. You're earning Mur points. I just had an amazing idea. I'll get back to you on that. I mean, yeah, for a $40 game? And there may be some online multiplayer issues with getting matches started. Like you got to back out or go back in. I mean, right now I might be in a dead lobby, but I mean, God, Call of Duty has that. Can't really knock off points for something that every game ends up having. Let's go back to... I kind of like that, though. I kind of want to do another team race. I don't hate that. Oh, our subscribers are melting off. Oh, well. It's a great time to be a part of Mer Nation. Because, I mean, there's so much great stuff coming your way, and I can't even tell you what it is yet, because you're just going to have to wait and see it, but good stuff. More people than Defiance. Yeah, JR's on to me. What can one trade their Mer points in for? We'll be talking about that. We'll be talking about that. We will be talking about that. I'll have my people get with your people. Defiance. I want to go... They say that the first one is still going strong, and that's where I need to concentrate my efforts. Okay, I have no problem with that. I would rather go back and play the old one.
I'm so ready.
Well done.
No more waiting. Time to race.
So I'm on a team with other people here is what's going on. And not AI. So my own dude's putting me in a wall over here? Maybe he didn't mean to.
Somebody boost me out of this spin. My enemies always fall before me.
I am missing every one of these trying to drift.
No, I have a race to win.
That's the grand prize. Well, I do have some mason jars, and well, as far as that other, you know I'm good for that. Oh, that was so bad. Why did I do that? Yeah, save your points up, man. You want 5,000. No doubt.
Make way for a superior racer.
I'm not having any luck doing any flips or anything to answer the earlier question. But I can change the angle at which my car hits the ground. It's like I'm popping a wheelie or something. So who knows? Maybe if we really get up on it, we can do something like that. I assume the homing shots will not hit your own people, or will they? Because I don't know who that. I don't know where that came from. What was that? It was like a lightning bolt. Uncle Strange is back in here. Welcome, Unc. We're really getting it taken to us here in the end stages of this. 10th place, and I was in 3rd. But you know, that's how these games go, man. Mario Kart Online is the same way. Shadow Power! Yeah, double header tonight, Unc. Wasn't sure it was going to be like that. Wasn't sure that we would actually get the game today, but it did arrive. We did not do very well. But one of my teammates won the race, so I didn't really pull my weight there, but poop on a stick.
So easy, it's a crime.
Well, I stunk up the joint on that. I'm digging this, man. There's so much to be done. There's so much to unlock. And while we're on that, we may go ahead and back out of this lobby and go in and see what we can cash in some of our coins for, and see how that works. We've more than proven that the online is good. I think we've more than proven that this can run with Mario Kart. It can. This looks great. This is fun. All it needs is for the community to stay on it and to keep playing this game. That's all it needs. So this, Mario Kart or CTR? My answer is all three. I'm not trying to diss Mario Kart. I know some people might take that way. I'm just saying this can run with it, and that's the Sega fan in me just trying to be real with you. Because nobody was real about the Transformed game, and it could run with it. It ran with it all day. It ran with it all day. It was Sega's answer, and it was big time. Look at McGarnagle rolling up in here. Where have you been? McGarnagle's in the freaking house, everybody. Throwing up the MG for McGarnagle. Welcome back, dude. Great to see you. Let's spend some mod pods. Let's spend some mod pods for McGarnagle right now. For you, McGarnagle, request a mod pod. Cost 10 credits. Do I have that? Ba-dung-dung. Oh, and you open it. Alright, so we have a new horn unlocked. Okay. I want another one. Okay, that's interesting. Look out, Crash Team Racing, they say. You know what? This could be better. It just depends on what they put into CTR versus the original. And good morning to you as well. It is morning, isn't it? It's technically not day one anymore, but we're still playing this. So great to have you on the show. But yeah, CTR, we played the original last week and had a good time with it. But they're coining that as a remake, and this very much wasn't, although it could have been. Extended Team Ultimate, increased Team Ultimate duration. Not sure what that is, but it sounds great. This is a great setup here. I love this. So we're getting some parts is what we're getting. Kind of a haunted mansion looking thing going on there. Start the race with an orange rocket wisp. So this is when you get in there and tweak in the garage and you give yourself these. And I don't know if that's every time or what. Spudian and Matilda, it says. Interesting. If it's your first time on the show, though, subscribe and stick around because all the fantastic things that we have going on here on the Emceemur show, we hope you'll be a part of. I'm actually going to bed now. I wish they had Sega All-Star Racing back at 60 frames per second. Amen. And you're going to see more of that here because we're not done streaming or playing that game either. We're just not. It's such a great game. And we were talking about that just a while ago before you popped in, that if this succeeds, you port everything else. Why not go ahead and just port that to Switch? I mean, God, they're porting Saints Row 3, a free game. I mean, just get out of it. Yeah, so yeah, you're right. They can totally do that. I expect them to do that at this point. I says I should do a side-by-side video graphics comparison with Transformed. I would venture to say that may have been done, but I would like to do it, and it wouldn't be hard. It'd be worth it to look at this versus Wii U and see how it stands up. Chance of triple blue cubes instead of singles. Alright, so we got to go put all this on our car. Look at this. Yeah, and you know, some of those games, that's just not surprising. Deep Silver started publishing those games, so less care taken. You know, I don't know who did the port on that. I really don't, but that is interesting. Alright, parts. And it did. It had some glitches, but man, it was an amazing. The fan service on Transformed was absolutely insane. Let's go back to Sonic. Good old Sonic. See, look at this. Look at this right now. His top speed goes up with this engine installed. I love this. This is freaking customization. Look at all this. Mario Kart, you got three things. You got your wheels, you got your umbrella. You know, look at all the different things we can do here. This is intense. This is intense. I'm here to tell you. Well, we got some big, God, I'm glad you said Fire Emblem. We got that new Fire Emblem coming, Collector's Edition. Be the first unboxing we've done in a while. I'm definitely going to play that day one. I'm so behind on my Fire Emblem games. I got them, but God, I got to have the time to play them. But yeah, Fire Emblem's fantastic. There was somewhere where we could go to add on a loadout. I don't remember where that was, though. There was a loadout screen, like weapons. Not sure where we're missing that. We're gonna find it though. Alright, so she gets a boost and some defense at the cost of acceleration and some handling. I don't know how much I love that, but since it's the only different thing she's got, we'll give her that. The car's ugly as homemade sin, but okay. What did they give Eggman? Yeah, Echoes. It's sitting up there. Well, I don't know if you can see it, but it's on the top shelf. The massive Mega Collector's Edition. God, I wish I'd got the amiibos for that, though. I flaked on those and didn't get them. Defense or handling? I'm going to go with handling. Look at those plasma wheels. Eggman's rocking it. And the gator dude. Yeet Victor. So he's getting a defense and acceleration boost. This is not bad at all, dude. There's so much depth and there's so much change that any given character can make in this. I mean, my God, the possibilities. I mean, we're talking about, variables into the hundreds of thousands here. Was it in the car cosmetics? Surely not. Or was it? I'm gonna customize. I didn't like a character, so I suggest you catch up, beat the game. Yeah, I definitely gotta beware of spoilers on that one. I want to experience it the way God intended. But, God, I'm still working on Awakening or whatever it is. Just not enough hours in the day. I'm sorry, that looks cool. And I would like a zebra cake. Sonic's all about the blang blang. And he has a horn. We got a new horn on the list. So we might as well exercise our right to use it. My, there's a lot here. Sonic come to play. Okay, now wait a minute. I didn't want that. Did they just change me back to my... No. Okay, good. LC is here. Welcome, LC. I don't know where I saw the loadouts for the weapons. And yes, it is a double header tonight. It had to be in the garage, though. What am I missing?
Sweet, let's do this.
I did not beat Awakening yet. But honestly, you can name names and you're probably not going to spoil anything. I might know when I finally get there someday, but I'm so behind on those, it's ridiculous. I don't know where I saw those loadouts. I'll do some research on that. We'll find that later. This is technically our first game of this, so before we conclude, I want to do one more race with Sonic, matchmaking. I'm digging this team aspect, man. It's pretty cool. I'd like to go back and get some old Fire Emblems too. I've got some Game Boy Advance ones, and I've got ways to stream that now, so it'd be cool to go back and take a look at some of those. And let's play. I want to get a 3DS modded for Capture, and I need to get one. I can have that done too. Nobody's taking a... My Metroid one is not going under the knife. I can't offer that up. But I'm sure I'll pick one at a yard sale this season, and then I'll get a Capture device put in. And I want to start streaming some 3DS stuff because, you know, we've done so much about Wii U recently, about God, Wii U is so great, how dare people assault it the way they do, it's so underrated, it's so underappreciated, but 3DS is in that camp too, to be honest with you. Just because it did sell well and the Wii U didn't, there was still just as much hate getting banded up against it. It's like the Switch, people were afraid the Switch was going to go away if these other things didn't just lay down and die. Honestly, I don't want them to. I'm going to buy 2 new 3DSs this year because my kids need new ones. And my youngest, you know, he's going to be 3 this year. He's not really ready for one yet, but I don't want him to not be able to have one when it's time. And I don't want to get him some other kid's used, crusty, Cheeto-fingered one at a yard sale either. I want to put him up a good one. Yeah, 3DS is a tank, man. It's so great. So great. Great eShop, great functionality. Loved the Street Pass, the Mii's. It was so much fun. My family has had so much fun with those systems. They're just absolutely fantastic. So would love to go back and have a resurgence of just looking at certain titles that I know people aren't even thinking about in some cases. You know, there's a lot people missed. There's a lot I missed. I haven't had time to play half of the RPGs and JRPGs that I've stacked up over time. It's just absolutely crazy. Yeah. Use this ghostly apparition to avoid all damage and slow down effects for a short time. See, we got to learn what all these items do. Good turnout for a late stream so far. We've seen a lot of cool folks in here tonight. Again, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you drop a like on this because that helps promote these things. Want people to see what we do. And I always love when people come back and watch the recaps. Because even if you don't catch our streams live, we have some great talks. And they're worth going back and just listening to the recap because we cover some really neat things, I think. Love the talks we have on the show. Here's another person commenting right now about the CTR thing. You have no facts, they say. I didn't say I had facts. Because the game's not out. What I do have, though, are facts that I presented. Yes, there is a Switch tax. There just is. Yes, there could be issues online day one. It's Activision. On a Nintendo. I don't know. Could happen. And that logo is still not on the box art. The Beanox thing is still not on the Switch box art. So, if it is when we get it, fine. If not, it still may not mean anything, but I'm just saying it's not there. People got so up in arms over that. 80 thumbs down on that video. It's like, calm down. I'm just telling you we may have a problem here. I mean, I hope we don't. Oh my god, I rimmied that one. Alright, we got to get serious. 11th place, come on. Yeah, I do want a Vita. I do not have a Vita. I've never had a Vita. I've never found a Vita at a yard sale. And I found plenty of PSPs, but never a Vita. Come on, go, 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 go! Yeah, we got us some places. I'm not clear on how we attain this boost or what it even is, but I love it. I'll catch up on the chat in just a moment. But boy, this is getting intense here, and I want to make sure that we really capitalize on the progress that we just made. Well, that was too little too late. There's the ghost that we just read about. Probably good, because we were about to get mangled by Vector. Oh, God. Get around there. That was uncool, Sonic. Jester's Gaming Biz is here. Welcome, Jester. A rival takedown. Oh, is this the music thing? What's happening? I have no idea what's happening. Hey, thanks for coming out, Spoodian and Matilda. Hope I'm saying that right, but great to have you on the show. Again, we've had a pretty great turnout for such a late stream tonight, and this has been a lot of fun. And on top of all that, this is a great game. I'm excited about what we have here. I just raced like crap, but that was fantastic. Oh, my team did not fare very well on that. I had 6 rival takedowns. I'm going to go ahead and give Omega an average speed check, because that's good. Just didn't help it much. We'll do one more, and then I think we're going to call it a night. I like my new car paint job. I just didn't drive very well in it. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Maybe Sonic's not my guy. Amy did quite well. But where did I see the loadouts? Am I tripping right now? And Ice, if you don't care, shoot this out on Twitter just so that the link is out there. I didn't do that because it was such a late start, but just so the link's out there. That's why you get paid the big bucks. I think the voice acting did need a little help on this. And you know Jaleel White needs a paycheck. I mean, what is he really doing right now? He could have voiced all the hedgehogs like he's supposed to. Again, the way God intended. The hedgehogs should all sound like Urkel, because that's what they're supposed to sound like, dadgummit. He voiced Sonic in the original cartoon. He voiced all the hedgehogs in Sonic Underground. And I can't unhear it now. I remember Molly sitting there watching it when she was a little girl. She's still my little girl. She's only 11. But I'm talking about when she was really little and Sonic Underground was still kind of a thing. I walked into the room and I was like, I hear Urkel. I had to Google that immediately. It was Urkel. They were all Urkel. The girl, though, Sonya, she sounded like seriously like Urkel. And I was like, oh my god. That's got to be Urkel, doesn't it? It was Urkel. Did I do that? Subscribe to the Emceemur show and hit that like button and the notification bell. Alright, this is going to be our last one here. Look at this. R in any directions to do a mid-air stunt. Successful landing will reward you with boost. More stunts you perform, increase the level of the boost received. Max 3. Look at that. Alright, so I wasn't doing R. I was hitting buttons. I was trying to do it Mario Kart style. Look at this. We're going to be doing this now. R in any direction. Chili dogs. For real. I always think of Sonic when we have those. Had some great ones the other day. I went to a place called Charlie Granger's Hot Dog Hut or something. I don't know. Gourmet dogs. Anything you could think on these things. Barbecue brisket. Coleslaw. Melted cheese. You know, anything you wanted, they'd put on it. So I got a chili dog loaded up, and I got one with the brisket and the slaw on it. Put slaw on the chili dog, too. It was just a mess. I just dug my hands into just mess. And so good. And it was totally reasonable. The help was very nice and very informative as to what they had going on. We'll definitely be back to eat there. When you go out to eat, you don't think, I'm going to go have a hot dog, but man, that was a good hot dog. Trying not to hit my own people here. Oh, that would have been nice if I had kept into that turn there. Instead, I doinkarooed it. Lord Jesus, Mario Kart 8 is better. You know what? As it stands right now, it kind of has to be. I can't make a ruling on this after my first time playing. All I can tell you at this point is that this does run neck and neck with it. I don't hate this. This is cool. They've got them beat too on the depth. I can tell you that they got them beat on the customization and the depth, regardless of what that means. They got them beat because it's not just cosmetics. We got unlockable parts, horns, wheels, ram prows for the front, boosters on the back. You know, they've instantly got more going in that department than Mario Kart. So, and we weren't asking for that. I'm just saying it's there. You know, and again, this only exists because they've had to rebrand Transform. That's no longer a saleable product. That may not even be the reason that, I mean, it's just hard to say why they would take the Sega out of it. Honestly, they could have just redone Transform with these same parameters, and can you imagine? But, you know, maybe they don't feel that that sells the game. Maybe a Skies of Arcadia track just isn't that exciting. I don't know. It was to me. Oh, why? See, I gotta change that. I'm giving away my parts and I'm trying to use them. Lucky, thanks for coming, man. Great to have all y'all out here this late. But yeah, I had no way, shape, or form intend to... I'm not trying to diss Mario Kart. I love Mario Kart. I've been playing Mario Kart since they invented it. I skipped so much school to play Mario Kart on the Super Nintendo. That's what got me where I am today. There go all my rings. But I gotta say, I am really impressed with this. Really impressed with this. I just wasn't expecting this to be that good, honestly. For $40, the Sega taken out, it almost felt like a cash grab. Like a summer movie kind of thing. Like, well, here's a game. Hope you buy it. Oh, dear Lord. I haven't done any stunts. What's your favorite 2019 game? You know, I was thinking about that the other day because people asked that on social media, and I couldn't think of how to answer that. I mean, last year it was definitely God of War. But I don't know this year. I mean, so far, I'm really digging Days Gone, I'll tell you that. But I don't know if that's it. Look at me for skim boosts given. I'm commending myself. We'll do one more. What the heck. But yeah, I don't know. I'm really enjoying Days Gone. I really am. But there's not been a whole lot that came out this year that really just blew my doors in. We've done a lot of looks at NIS games this year, and all of them were pretty cool. But as far as just AAA mind-blowing stuff, I guess the real way to answer that question is 2019's not over yet, and some of the biggest releases are yet to come. Modern Warfare 4 may be the end-all, say-all. You know, I don't know. Because it's hard for me to, you know, I say God of War. Black Ops 4 is amazing, but I don't feel I can say that one's better than... That's so apples and oranges. It's hard for me to just say that's the best game of the year, but it had to be God of War last year. This year, I don't know, though. Days Gone's pretty incredible so far. It hasn't really wigged out on me like it has so many other people. So, I mean, I'm enjoying the story. All my players bailed on me. Fruit Racing. I wanted this on the Nintendo Switch. I did. And again, it was for the reason that if they do any DLC down the road, if they really get behind it, and if there's ever any amiibo support come to this game, obviously you're only getting that on the Switch. And I can see him doing it because, I mean, this is Sega at its core, and I really think Nintendo should really back this. They should really promote it. I would love to see some marketing. I would love to see some amiibos for this game. Or just some functionality for the amiibos there are. I don't think there is anything. I mean, all the Sonic amiibos, I mean, they're out. We have Sonic amiibos. Super Mario Maker 2 could be real good. Oh, I think it's going to be fantastic. And I've heard some people say they're just not that excited for it. But, man, they've added a lot to it. And you can say that less is more on that, too, because they're just giving people more ways to make impossible levels. They're going to drive you nuts. But if you really are all about your Nintendo, and we're getting Cat Mario added in there and some stuff, I know my daughter's really excited. We're going to have to get it. I mean, got to get it. Laura G says, what's that? I think she means Meebers. Meebers is our slang term for amiibos. But they could have done some new Sonic amiibos for this, and, you know, if they wanted to back CTR, they could do it too. I mean, that'd be kind of crazy to see a Crash amiibo, but could they get away with that? COD is losing sales and quality has dropped since Ghost. Many would say that Ghost was the biggest drop in quality there ever was. I'm not necessarily saying that. And honestly, I can't agree with that because I think Black Ops 3 is still the greatest Call of Duty. Hands down. I can try to tell you it's 2, because 2 set the standard for what we expected from Black Ops at that point. But 3 was just incredible. The campaign wasn't great, though, so 2 still kind of wins because 2 had a great campaign. You really don't know how they can follow up the first one, and 2 was a great follow-up to the first one. 4, having no campaign, still manages, though, to have more depth. What am I on? Am I in the air? What am I doing? More depth than any of the other ones. So, it's got so many games within the game. This is aggressive right here, ladies and gents. But really interested to see what we have going on for Modern Warfare 4. As always, we'll have the biggest collector's edition money can buy, unboxed, right here on the show. Because that's something that we do a lot of right here on the Emceemur show. I don't know that I'm not going to play it on both systems this year, though. That's been too big of an undertaking. We'll just play it on PS4 because that's where the exclusives are. And that's just how it's going to have to be. Because honestly, I bought it on Xbox and PS4 this year. I wanted to play with my squad, with my clan, but they're back on Fortnite already. They didn't stay off of that for more than a minute. So, it is what it is, man. Look at this. This is cool. I'm not any happier about it than you are, Ice. I mean, at one point, Xbox had the exclusives. They had all that going on, and then Sony bought it right out from under them. Gotta have my map packs and my content day one, so I can have some fun with everyone. I'm going to get a badge for the most item retractions. I don't mean to do that, though. It's just second nature to hit that to use an item, and that's to give the item. B is to... That hurt. This is balls out nuts right here, ladies and gents. I'm not meaning to hit my own dude. I'm really not. Look at this. This is like the equivalent of some turtle shells going on. Come on, Sonic. I mean, that was really a complete waste. Complete waste of my turbo boost. And where is this fabulous music coming from when it happens? Oh, I did not need to use that there. Oh my god, what an idiot. I suck in ways never before thought possible. I deserve to lose. But god, there's so much on screen here and I'm not familiar with any of it. The gears are crushing. Oh, I slid through that smooth as butter. Oh, where did I go, dude? What? What right now? I fell off of the thing onto the track beneath it. Yeah, dude. Oh my god. Platinum levels suck. Pass them all on the inside here, maybe? I don't know. Not likely. That's the end. I riced it. Oh, 3, 5, and 7. I don't think we won. That was cool, though. Well, you know what? We got a great look at this tonight. I'm really impressed with what I see here. We've had a great, long talk. So, again, anybody new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, stick around, drop a like on the video while you're here. If you watch the recap of this, also do the aforementioned that we need you to like, subscribe, and be a part of Mer Nation. Because we're rising up all the fantastic things that we have going on right here on the show. You need to be a part of it. Make sure that you smack that notification bell so you're always first to know when new content goes live. Because you know that I love making it for you. Team Sonic Racing. It's here. It looks great. And we're so not done with kart racing between this. Looking back at Transformed. Mario Kart ain't going anywhere. And we have CTR next month, baby. And I got some serious surprises up my sleeve for you on that. So don't go anywhere. It was a great stream. Lots of fun. Signing off for now. I bid you good evening, good morning, whatever you choose to see it as, depending on where you are in this fantastic world. And I will see each and every one of you again next time.